It's interesting, Bailey, of course, we were just wondering why it was under pressure, many feeling perhaps the retail investor, which is such an important buyer for Tesla, was a little bit worried about his distraction about his recent other purchases. But now it seems to be laid clear that maybe the selling pressure is coming from him himself.
Exactly. When you look at where the market was trading Monday and Tuesday, broadly moving higher, and Tesla, the biggest drag on the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100 in those 2 days. Again, this is kind of a bit of sounding an alarm for investors. It's still those concerns about what is Elon focused on? Where is his head at? Obviously, SpaceX has been successful. Tesla has been a roaring success. But did he bite off more than he could chew with Twitter in particular? Again, with massive debt loads, how does that impact the fundamental business of Tesla? Again, given how large of a stake he has and whether or not he's going to continue to sell shares, as you mentioned at the top of the hour, that he did say earlier in the year that he was done selling. And then $3.5 billion is not done selling.
What's so interesting, we're just talking with Katie about a real macro feel to these markets, the fact that the Federal Reserve often is the only game in town. Now, Elon Musk himself can be a bit of a macroeconomic commentator, and he sort of laid a few, shall we say, trails, breadcrumbs for us, saying, look, you should be worried about debt right now if you're seeing the rates go up from the Fed. What about his debt? What about Twitter's debt?
Well, that's the thing, and that's kind of to your point. Interest rates are going higher. When you look at Twitter, when you look at that takeout, that does come with massive debt load. That does come with pretty high interest rates that are going to continue to need to be paid. So that's the main question is Elon selling these shares to buy some of that debt? Is he doing it to invest more in Twitter? Is he doing that to, help cover some of those interest payments? No one really knows. I don't think anyone really kind of understands what Elon's doing other than Elon. But there are so many questions just given how tied these companies can be given where they are right now and where they're trading. And again, with this selling pressure that we've seen so far this week for Tesla stock in particular.